Okay, welcome everyone. I'm Glenda Dawson from Glenda's Magical Creations. I have Eric Huysmans here, and he will be bringing in the Council of Nine. And the Council of Nine will be channeling through him like we do every week.
Yeah.
So welcome, Eric. Welcome, Council of Nine.
Council of Nine present.
Thank you. Thank you. I am just wanted to let you know I'm very blessed that I have been given this opportunity, and I feel very blessed and honored that you have accepted the opportunity to give to me, or to give to me the opportunity. So okay, whenever everyone is ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready too, yeah.
Okay. The one question that I do have, which a lot of people have asked me, is they wanted to find out if the Council of Nine remains the same 9 energies, or does it rotate?
Okay, when we repeated that, or then it's see to us that we are in a meeting, in a board meeting.
Okay.
So in the room, in the oval room, you have board members, and we agreed with Eric there will be minimal 9 board members.
Okay.
But that means the board is bigger than the 9. So when we have a meeting, we agreed on that we have 9 people minimal, or beings minimal present, but it depends on the schedule and the subjects, meaning like a normal board meeting. Okay, today we are talking about blah, blah, blah. So we invite this and that and those, and then the board members switch. So we know what you are going to talk about, because we are not we are not limited by linear time. That's one thing. But even though when we didn't foresee a guest, so to speak, we can easily pick up the phone and say, "Hey, guy, you're wanted here. Can you jump in or connect by phone or whatever?" So that's how it works. So again, it's I understand it's not really understandable in 3D language.
Right.
So see us as board members, and that's as it is.
That's how I understood it, but I wanted to clarify for those who have been asking. Okay. So I'm basically ready. I will close my eyes and let you guys direct.
The fun thing is we have an extra member today.
Oh, cool.
Okay, and if correct, you will have him online within a minute, and he's an ET. So just take a jump and see what happens.
Okay. Okay, I see him.
Okie dokie.
Him for all intents purposes, but
yeah. So just for the record, for the viewers, but also for you, he is introducing himself to you. And he said, "Okay, I'm here for a special purpose, blah, blah, blah." So he's introducing him to you, but then again, you don't have to tell all those details to the viewers, but just for the record, he's introducing himself to you.
Correct. Okay. And he says, we're ready.
Okay. So you had a question about yourself.
Mhm.
Maybe hard to remember, but then again, we are who we are. 3 months ago, even before you met Eric, about spaceships. Do you
Mhm.
remember what kind of question you had back then?
The only one that I can recall at this moment is the one about where it looks like the inside of a hospital, like a teaching hospital, where they have the bottom floor where the patient and a whole bunch of doctors are there and they're doing surgery, and then they have like big windows around and 2 or 3 different floors where students can watch. And the only
Okay.
question I had about
Where did you have that memory from?
I had that memory from somewhere in my 30s.
Okay.
So about 30 years ago.
Okay.
Yep.
So recall that memory and try to revitalize that memory, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Memory is back in.
Okay. Wherever you want to go. So tell the people what your memory was and why you think you had it back then.
Okay. I remember being the patient. I remember them working on something, and it's so different, for lack of wording, different races of what I would say experts, like medical experts or experts that each knew how to do something different, but they were all working together.
Yes.
I do believe I needed to have that memory. So I remember that I know more than is like right here. I do know that back then was having some medical issues, and all of a sudden they disappeared.
Okie dokie. Okay, we'll look around. So again, go there, you're there. Look around and tell the viewers how many kind of species, ET species, you think there are.
Even if it's one species per window, because I see different groups, I would say at least 30, 35.
Okie dokie. I saw less, but then it's okay. Eric sees what he sees. Okay.
You know,
yeah, continue.
assuming there is one per little window, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So why? So it's a rhetorical question. So ask yourself the question: why are we back here?
To remind me of the same thing. To remind me that I have already the knowledge and what I need.
Exactly. What we saw, if correct, you're not a patient anymore. You're one of the experts.
Yes.
Maybe not in a human form, but then again, you're there.
Right.
And that's the person you're talking to. So he's showing you around briefly, and look at the beds. They don't look like beds, but then again, you can lie on it. Look around and download what you have been doing the last 20 years there.
Okay. One of the things I can say is that I've been basically being supportive of those that I are having trouble while they get there
Mhm,
and trying to make them feel safe
mhm.
and to understand that what's happening is not harming them, but helping them.
Okay. Can we point out that what you're saying is directed to mostly humans?
Yes.
Can you elaborate on the non-earthly humanoids?
They're also there. And some are like in transparent capsules.
Mhm.
They're lying down and they're being treated by light or for lack of wording, it's like light or laser or something to that.
Okay.
And and I'm going around and just basically explaining to them what's happening. So I must be, like you said, somewhat of a healer there.
Mhm.
So I'm explaining what's happening. I'm showing them. I'm there with them as the treatment is being done.
Mhm. Okay, let's dive into details just for fun.
Okay.
Were you born on that ship?
I'm getting I was born before the ship.
Yes. Were you assigned to that ship?
I volunteered.
Ah, okay, okay. You see, just for the viewers, that Eric doesn't have all information, and it's always fun to hear some extra information that Eric didn't get. So it's even fun for him also. Okay, you volunteered. Okay. Maybe a strange question. What is your next assignment?
Finish what I came here to do.
Okay.
And then I will be returning to the original place of existence.
Okay. I see, if correct again, it's nothing right or wrong. I see you have maybe an opportunity to go to Earth directly in the future.
Mhm.
How about that?
That's very good.
So about in a few hundred years or something, that's all I see, that you can do the same thing you are doing, but straight on the planet. What about that?
Yes, I could see that. Sounds about right. And sounds the way it just sounds like it's the way it should be.
Okay. And then even more funnier, that Glenda is teaching him how to live on Earth.
Mhm.
How does that feel? Be a healer, how humanity works, how Earth works, that kind of thing. And you are or Glenda is more like I do call it I can't find the word, sorry. Eric's mind is blocking me. A way shower how why that person is again have to not a volunteer. Sorry, I'm blocked here. That happens also. Not a volunteer.
Or like
A soldier who's going to first. Who that's called?
training?
Yeah, but the sorry, it's my my problem here. Okay, drop it. Eric's memory is blocking us. Okay, continue. Okay, so what we wanted to emphasize is
Mhm.
that the life of Glenda is very important for that person.
Okay.
So just for Glenda to take that in.
Yeah, I'm taking it in now.
Okay, back to that person.
Mhm.
Does he want to speak directly to humanity? I think even.
He does, but he believes that they're not quite ready yet.
Okay, that's the only thing we get. He wants to express something. So can you express that in whatever way you can, and then whether it's private or not convenient, that's. But we asked the question whether he wants to talk.
Mhm. Okay, let me see if I. Right now, what he basically said is okay to say is that he's part of the solution, not the problem. So that when humans realize that they will then be able to grow and evolve and be in a higher vibrational level instead of fear.
Okay, then again, I feel maybe it's not him, but I feel there is lots more to say. So if correct, switch to other members of that, I will call it a hospital. They want to add something.
There is one person saying that what humans call miracles was their intervention in healing.
Okay. And what I hear then, as the group of doctors is saying, miracles should happen more frequently within the intent of humanity, meaning I hear as a group, I don't know why, I hear that humans say We like more miracles. We want more miracles. We want to do them ourselves. But for that to happen, people, humans, need to understand and be open to understand how miracles work. That's a subject they want to address. So whatever you can say about that.
So what I'm hearing is that we have the ability, but we doubt ourselves, we don't trust it, and we kind of sway away from the high vibrations that are needed to bring those miracles. To walk in the light, as they say, and those miracles will just be there. If you ask to be healed, then trust that the healing will happen. Don't put doubt in it. If you see and look around every day, there's miracles happen, but you guys just call it science, or you guys just call it nature. It's a miracle. Every single time there's a child, whether it be human or animal or even a plant, it's a miracle. Because not everything happens the way you think it should happen. Trust when you ask. Don't put doubt or fear. Don't put obsession into it.
Thank you. If correct, there is now showing or coming closer to you, Glenda, what I call the main doctor of the hospital, of that room, and he wants to talk to you. Again, he's standing behind you, in my perspective, putting his right hand on your right shoulder, and he wants to have a small chat, download, but most of the content is private. So we'll be silent till you're finished.
And for the viewers, I do feel the hand, or for intense purpose, the hand on my right shoulder. I felt that even before it was explained that that's what was happening. The doctor is, for those who need descriptions, about 5'3", 5'4". Combination of a iridescent indigo blue type of coloring. But even the touch is very healing. And he is giving me download that is sensitive, but I could tell you, I am releasing a lot.
For the viewers, what I see is his hand is on your shoulder, but also in your shoulder. So, and he's doing healing and at the same time giving you downloads.
Yes. Yep, he felt something wasn't right with that shoulder, so he's helping me there.
Okay, just for the viewers, continue. What's there in your shoulder and your right arm? No, don't talk about it. That's private. It's or you want, but wait, it's an old wound, almost an overuse of that arm, even in this life. And he's renegotiating how you use that arm, that energy, and he's telling you, us, I don't know why he said us, you might use it in a slight different way. And he's now initiating your right arm, but even your shoulder, and energy fields there, chakras almost, that you know better when you're using your hands to upgrade that, let's call it procedure.
Yes, he's actually massaging for all intents and purposes. And I feel like a massage going down my arm. And I feel the energy increasing.
Okay. Now they're moving to the back of your back, to at your spine, and feel what they're doing. Again, report on it. You don't have to give too much details.
I feel the spine tingling. And I feel the energy going up and down it. Mostly is from the mid and up that they're working mostly in. And now they're between the arm and the spine. It's like a wording, one hand in the arm, one in the spine.
Okay, and don't feel frightened, but if correct, that future you or that person on that ship is merging with you from the back.
Yeah, I kind of felt that.
A little bit creepy, but okay.
Okay, and the energy that's coming in is like, woof.
Okay, and keep your eyes closed, but look through his eyes. Even though I have my eyes closed, I can basically see that
out the window. I just saw a bird fly. I just saw a car go into the driveway or the parking lot.
Mhm.
And of course, I'll be able to check the car because there's cameras, so I'll be able to check that
Mhm.
later. But I am seeing at the same time, I am seeing other stuff.
Yeah.
That are not from here.
Yes. So it gives you more or less a sneak preview how he looks at things. And for me, Eric, it feels almost like X-ray eyes.
Mm-hmm. Good way of putting it.
Yeah. Okay, any final movements or yeah, whatever, and then we have a small break.
Okay. Okay. Taking a small break.
Mhm.
Drink water. And it feels like I developed wings for all intents and purposes.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah, you have to adjust, and that will take several weeks, even months. That how do I express that? You have multiple bodies in one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's not and it's more than two, eh?
Back of the neck is definitely telling me that. Yep.
Yeah. Just for the record, they sell the neck indeed is the, how do we call it, the center point of those, the links between all those bodies.
Mm-hmm.
So when you feel that those bodies are not in sync, however, that is a strange definition, you just wiggle with your neck till you say, no, okay. And that's how you adjust the embodiments to be in sync.
Okay. Which is why I guess I was doing this.
Yes. Yeah.
Strange how instinctively I did that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, break.
Yeah, they're now here also.
Okay. Yeah. It's growing, eh? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is very interesting.
I saw also, but we should not go there. I think I saw some clients that were in very bad shape.
Mhm.
Meaning really close to horrible.
Right. But I didn't say anything because I figured that would only scare people, and
Yes.
it's a hospital.
the F, I will use the F word. It's
Sure.
a real hospital
Yeah, exactly. It's a hospital.
with all nasty things.
Right.
It's a real ER.
Really are, yes. Exactly. So, but I figured, let's skip that.
And again, we can talk about it. We should not go about it, but again, for the future, for the viewers, there are patients who are close to death, panicking, screaming, all kinds. Not so to see that it's like you call it a mat lab where everybody is quiet and all is vibrational and dim light. No.
It's a regular hospital.
It's a regular.
They still have the same reactions.
Yeah. I don't know why, and maybe it's hurtful, but I need to state it. It's close to Vietnam.
Yeah. It's like a war.
A war zone. Not all the time, but at that moment we were there, it was a war zone.
That's a good description of it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me take that emotion in also for Eric. Okay.
Okay.
Where do you need to go? Isn't it? I didn't say want to go. Where do you need to go from here?
Still need to find the key. I see the door. Just don't have the right key yet.
Okay. Again, for the viewers, it will be a little bit confrontational for Glenda, but again, not for Glenda personal. From now on, Glenda, when you are confronted with something, it's 90% collective. Okay, so the key and the door you will be passing is collective. So again, for the viewers, there is no talk about guilt or shame or sin. So, oh, Glenda has made a mistake, blah, blah, blah. No. And again, a report on it. Okay. Go to.
Okay.
Fasten your seatbelts. It will be bumpy. 5, 2, 8, 4, 6, 7, 4, 8, 3, 4, green, blue, white, black, door, off you go.
Okay.
For the viewers and for Glenda, you're protected here because this is not the nice place in the universe.
So I'm seeing a lot of eyes for intense purposes. And it's like a maze.
Mhm.
And like in one section, I see like one of those Venus flytrap plants
Mhm.
that eat meat,
Mhm.
but very big.
Mhm.
So what I'm getting is that these are the obstacles I need to let go of, things that are still hanging on, even though they have already, some of them occurred already.
Mhm.
And the lighter I become, the easier I will find, because I'll be higher up and I'll be able to find the answers that I need.
Yes.
So, oh, I'm kind of funny. I'm getting dressed in completely black, and
Mhm.
all you'll be able to see is my eyes.
Yes.
And I'm literally going to be trying to walk as fast as I can through the maze,
Okay.
trying to avoid some of the obstacles.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, so obstacle one was basically something that already occurred, where at one point in my life, I did not treat somebody so nicely.
Mhm.
And I feel the sting of what I said and what I did.
Mhm.
So I'm acknowledging that. Learning how to let go of that, forgive, because at that point, there was a lesson to learn from all that.
Mhm.
Um,
Again, collective, not personal.
right. And so now it's not so big, it's not so strong, able to let go of it.
Okay, again, for Glenda's mind, it happened, but it happened due to a collective problem you personally took on yourself. So that's a far different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning it's like a stone you picked up, but you can't have left that stone on the ground.
Right.
You picked it up, but it was not your stone.
Exactly.
Proceed.
Okay, now there's something blocking the road.
Mm-hmm.
And I am now standing in front of it, trying to figure out whether I need to go around it, over it, or under it.
Mm-hmm.
But the answer is to go through it.
Yeah.
And as I'm going through it, I'm picking up what I need to pick up and releasing what I don't need. Okay. The other side.
Okay. We would like to explain the third hurdle. That's why Eric was blocked. When you expressed a volunteer, you are, in a way, at least where you are at that moment, a Boy Scout, a pioneer, and you have to work your way through the maze without much knowing what's happening, how the situation is. You have to improvise on the fly, and that is burdening you. Literally, I am not going to tell the word again. It's an F word and an S word. Meaning, how did I get here? And this is a reminder, a piece of you, the bigger you, volunteered to be here. And it's okay to use 4-letter words because you didn't have all the info you should have received. And that is slowing you down. But then again, it's normal. And then we are saying from above here, the Council of Nine and all your guides, we were there with you. And it's okay to use the 4-letter words and to be tired and to be fed up and to want to quit. But, and that's the final thing, see that the next third hurdle is the last one. That's information you need to know. Proceed.
Okay, thank you. Okay. I am there. And for viewers' sake, there's like barbed wire with spikes, and there's a whole bunch of different things, broken glass on the ground. So it knows that if I want to get in there, I am going to take the effort to get there, to do my
Yes.
work.
Yep.
So now I'm taking all in, so to speak, and analyzing how my steps are going to be taken.
Okay. Prepare yourself.
Yep.
Okay. Wait on our mark. Again, while you will be doing that, we advise you not out loud, but for that person who's there, use some 4-letter words to get the amount of aggression and adrenaline to make your way out of that maze. Okay. I will ask you a very stupid question, 10 or 15?
10.
Okay. That's hard. On your mark, we will count from 1 to 10.
Okay.
On your mark. Go. 1, 2, left, 3, 4, 5, 4-letter words. 6, panic, continue. Some cursing. 7, some shouting. 8, 9, hurt, pain. 10, out, 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 drop, 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 reset, orient yourself. Remember who you were. Forget everything. Not forget, but reset, 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 reset.
Okay.
Again, for the mind of that person, it's over. Wake up. As a matter of speaking, you're on that hospital bed at the moment. That's why we started there. The healing can start. No blame, no shame, just a 4-letter word again, job.
Mhm.
Okay. Shower, meaning virtually.
Mhm.
Take a sun shower, take a rainbow shower, whatever you need. And that's enough for today. You worked extremely hard and you were already tired before we started.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
The official part is you don't have to put out the recording, that's up to you. But the official part is over.
Okay. I just want to say thank you to those that are following us on this journey. And thank you to the Council of Nine and to Eric. Stop the recording.